Air come inside, yeah, and go outside. This is the tube, breathing tube, which connect to the breathing ways. So there is the how to say term. It calls full volume of the lungs. Full volume of the lungs. We already was talking about little bit, and normally into the small body, full volume of the lungs will be from 3.5 on the big size body, yeah, and to the 5 or 5.5 liters. This is the full volume of the lungs. This is the full volume of the lungs. Yes? You understand? Masha, you hear? Okay. Full volume of the lungs we can cut for the life volume of the lungs. Life volume of the lungs. What is the life volume of the lungs? This is the working volume. You understand working volume of the lungs? What is this? What is this? Nadia, what is it? Working volume?
The one you use as normal breath.
Yeah, when your mind relaxed, body relaxed, and then you will do normal breath. And it calls working volume of the breath. And working volume of the breath, this is just this red one. This one. That much. This is from the 3.5 liters to the 0.5 liters. You can read it. You can read this.
Yeah.
35, like that. In same time, we have another how it goes, another volumes of the lungs. We have an extra inhalation volume. Extra inhalation volume. Extra inhalation volume. That means how much you can do inhale after you finish inhale of the normal breath. So look, now when your body relaxed and mind calm, you use this red volume. Red volume. After inhale, you can do extra inhale. You understand? Extra inhale after inhale of the normal breath, of the working volume of the breath. Piotr, you understand? No? Yes. And normally it will be like up to blue area. This is up to like from 2 liters to 2.5 liters of the air. This is the volume of the extra inhale. Extra inhale. Yeah. There is the volume of the extra exhale after exhale of the natural breath exhalation. Working volume.
Inhale or exhale?
Look. Masha, look into me. Now I'm breathing normally. So now I do exhale. Now inhale. Now I will do exhale if I will breathe on the normal way. This is my working volume. But after that, I have more space into the life volume of the breath. So this is from 2 to the 2.5 liters. So that much. You understand? This is, I showed you what it means in Russian language. It calls резервный объем вдоха. In English, how to say reserve?
Additional, it's just additional.
Additional, additional volume of inhale. Nadia, you understand what it means? Masha, in same time there is additional volume of exhale. What does it mean? Look into me. I'm breathing now, normally. Now inhale, now exhale. But more, I can do extra exhale. Like that. You understand? And this is additional volume of exhale. This one, green one, people. Green one. This volume can be from the 1 liter to the 1.5 liters. This is additional volume of exhale. And there is the, as you see, this area out of effects, as you understand, it always stay into the lungs. This air always stay into the lungs. Normally it comes from here, definitely. When you do full exhalation, additional exhale. Inside of your lungs, still that much air will be. You understand? You understand or not? Rest of the circulated air, normally it's like 1.5 liters. From the 1, we can say, to 1.5 liters, like this. This is understand? And this is the all cycles which available to our lungs. You want me to repeat again quickly? Or you understand? You understand everything? Masha, you understand? Masha? Okay. So, why I show you this picture? Because Bhastrika, this is the hyperventilation technique. If even little bit air will stay in there, it will lead to producing of the pathogens. How to say flora? Flora. So, you understand? Then, what it leading to? As we know, body have a language. According to the innervation, like a painful or pleasure or something. When you feel pleasure, that means body feel good. When you feel pain, that means body feel something not good. This is only one channel. What channels we have more to accept information? Sensations, as I told you, sensation. What else? No more? Yes, we have. Can you feel the smells? It will give you information. Smells will give you information. Yes, of course it will give you. And this point already will sort on the topic of Kapalabhati. Right? You remember that topic? Good smells and bad smells. So, if pathogen floors will going on the low part of the lungs, we can feel it as a bad smell. Some people have a bad smell from the mouth. You know it or you don't know it? You meet people like that. Definitely, all of us. They follow a pretty health lifestyle. They follow a diet, do the exercises, but something wrong. And this is also language of the body. This is also signal. Body send a signal like that. Something wrong. And believe me, all of them feel. Okay, I ask you, you feel when you have a bad smell from the mouth? You feel it? Yes, all of us can divide the good smell from the bad smell. Yeah? And if someone on the chronicle way have a bad smell from the mouth, that means something wrong with the lungs as the main organ of the breathing system. Some processes going on inside of the lungs, which that processes leading to producing of that smell. And as we know, bad smell, this is a dangerous. Yes, you remember that or not? People, come on, Masha, you remember? This point was sorted on Kapalabhati. So, and that means something dangerous going on. These bacteria will be integrated to the lung tissue and affect to the quality of the breath. In sometimes they can have a liquid on the lungs or in other things which will provide which will lead into the difficulties of the breathing cycles, inhalation and exhalation. This is so why liquid in the lungs so bad? Or why so bad to occupy some volume of the lungs? Time to time through the day. This is out of your consciousness. This is out of your observation. This is a reflex. Time to time we do like this. You can see it, you can observe it, you can draw your attention for that or not, but time to time you do it like twice an hour. You do like this. Yeah? This is a reflex. This is kind of light hyperventilated effect. To recover, to refresh, to remove the things which can be in the hip on the low part of the lungs, heavy things. So, if life volume of the lungs will be lost because liquid will be here. Life volume of the lungs will affect to another volumes. You understand? Everything will be smaller. Yeah? It will affect to delivering and request of the oxygen. You remember ischemia? What is this? Ischemia. Disbalance between request of the oxygen and delivery of the oxygen. People, you still can understand me? Not enough oxygen, atrophia. Atrophia, trophical function destroyed, damaged, yeah? And it will lead to the atrophia as a condition. Changing on the last function of the everything. This is the beginning of the end. Technique as a Bhastrika have a lot of contraindications and we will sort it. But let's see how it works. Through that hyperventilation, that's why this is a dangerous to do it many times. That's why we do it limited times, like 20 breathing cycles only. Because that disbalance will affect to the hypoxia. Yeah? That hyperventilation effect will affect to the hypoxia. If we will do it limited times, blood circulation very quickly will recover it. That's why after 20 breathing cycles, we will do full exhalation. And we will full our lungs, because blood circulation is still going on, and the veins still deliver carbon dioxide to the lungs. I mix everything. You understand my idea or not? So, when you stop your breath after exhale, in sometimes you can do more exhale. Look, you do full exhale, your lungs collapse it. You have just this volume, this rest. After sometimes, through the kumbhaka, you can do more exhale, because blood circulation will not stop if you will stop your breathing cycles. Blood circulation still going on, and oxygen didn't come to the arteries, but carbon dioxide still delivered to the lungs, and it recovered. It will refuel it, or how to say, refuel? Fuel. You understand, ladies? It will be filled by the carbon dioxide, which will be reversed by the veins blood circulation to the lungs. Yeah? Masha, now I understand? Okay. And then that volume will be recorded. You start to breathe like a new, like just refresh, reloaded, we can say like that. According to traditions, it can be practiced up to 3 rounds. Every round 20 breathing cycles. After 20th one, you will do full exhale. You will take your chin lock and the anal lock, and then you will hold your retention. After that, you will open your anal lock and the chin lock and lie down to Shavasana for the 20 only seconds. Then you will stand up for the next round. This is understand? Moon, don't sleep. You understand? Okay.
Retention for 2 minutes, yeah?
Traditionally, after exhale for 2 minutes, yeah, if you teach her. For the students, that much, how much they can. For the advanced, until you will feel electric in the feet. Just like that. Got it? Good. So, this is when we do traditional one. There is another performance of the Bhastrika. It calls abdominal one, or we can call it deep diaphragmal breath. This one, absolutely incredible one.
We put our finger in front of our navel, and with the inhale we push there.
Yeah, we will put the fingertips to the belly, push it out, and then we will use our diaphragm. We contract it, belly out, contract it, belly out. You understand? You understand? It looks like a normal breath. If you will draw your attention right now, every inhale, belly coming a little bit out. Exhale, come back. Inhale out, exhale, come back. Okay? We force this process. For the moment, we will not talk about reflexes, because it will not affect to reflexes, but it will affect to the breathing muscles, inhalation and exhalation, a lot. This one will force exhalation muscles, this one will force inhalation muscles, abdominal one, diaphragmal one. It have a pumping function, right? Yes. When you do exhale, it relaxes, intestine coming up, and this is automatically sucked blood from the pelvic area. It working like that. And last, what was sorted, it was as I remember, Bhastrika, no?
Yes, we did Bhastrika.
Bhastrika,
yes.
yeah. And do you have a questions about technique of the Bhastrika? Abdominal Bhastrika, chest Bhastrika. You don't have a questions about Bhastrika technique?
With Bhastrika, we mainly use the chest, don't we? The stomach is just automatic. I don't use stomach.
Okay, no, I mean abdominal one. Abdominal one, it calls abdominal, yeah? Yeah? Abdominal one calls, this is deep diaphragmal breath. Yeah? when we use our diaphragm a lot to push to the abdominal area, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And why we still come back to this picture? Now I want you to help me again, just to remind me. We have a different volumes of the lungs according to their conditions and work. Yeah. So V, what is this? How we can call this volume of the lungs?
Working volume of the lungs.
No, we will call it full volume of the lungs, full. And what is the volume R of the full volume? What is the size of the full volume?
It depends on individual. It could be 5 liter, 6 liter, male, female, different.
Yeah, we can say from 3.5 to the 5.5, like that, right? Right. And this is the full volume of the lungs. Go forward. There is the working volume of the lungs, and here we can see it as a red color. How many percents from the full volume of the lungs will be working volume of the lungs when?
10%?
When froze? Okay, it will be 10%. So that means from the 0.35 to the 0.5 liters. Yes? Yes. Next, we have an additional volume of exhale. Yes? Additional volume of exhale. This is the blue color on the picture, blue. Yeah? And additional volume of exhale can be from the 2 to the 2.5 liters. This volume, like you can no, this is additional volume for inhale, sorry. For exhale, this is a green one. For exhale, this is the 1 point.
1 to 1.5.
Just a second.
The remaining volume after exhale.
Yeah, this is additional volume for inhale, right? This is blue color. Additional volume for inhale, and this is from 2 to the 2.5 liters. Yes?
Yes.
When she froze, it's so funny, look into her face. So serious. You saw it, no? Then we have an additional volume of inhale. This is the green color. And on the picture, this is the from 1 to the 1.5 liters. Yes? This is the volume of the rest. This is didn't moves. This is so because your lungs never collapse properly. It's impossible anatomically, physically. Yeah, there is some volume which cannot be moved out or something like that, and to refresh that air streams and air volume, we will use a hyperventilation technique, which calls
The purple one?
Bhastrika will remove the this air from the lungs, and lungs will come to another level of the fresh condition. Yeah. So why we come back to this picture? There is another term, or how to say. This is kind of Western medicine thing. It calls how many air will pass it through your lungs for 1 minute. This is the volume which will circulate, volume of the breathing volume through the 1 minute, in and out, in and out. Yeah? How many inhales you will do for 1 minute when you use working volume of the lungs?
4 to 5.
4 to 5 inhales and 4 to 5 exhales. Yes? Thea, what do you think? 8? 8? How many? For 1 minute. How many breathing cycles you do for 1 minute when your body relaxed and mind calm?
4 to 5.
4 to 5. When? How? What is your? When? Did you hear me?
Oh yeah, just got that.
Something wrong with your internet, yeah. So actually no. Actually it will be 16. 16.
Really?
For 1 minute, yeah. Really, yeah. For 1 minute, right. And if we use the lungs on the working volume, then how many liters of the air will pass in through your lungs for 1 minute? Let's say my body size, this is big enough, and lungs will be 5 liters. And working volume of the breath will be half liter, 0.5.
So 0.5 multiplied by 16?
16, yeah. So how many air will pass in through my lungs?
I have to use calculator.
Calculate it.
Okay.
In your mind, in your mind.
My mind?
This is very easy. We look into me. We look into me. To me, yeah. Use your mind. There is the methods to calculate. We look into me.
8.
8 liters. Yeah, this is easy actually. Yeah. But no. 8 liters, it will be only inhale. 8 liters more exhale. So how many liters? 16 liters, right? 16.
The question is, how many liters per minute if you have 5 liters, right? If your lungs are 5.
Yeah. My working volume of the lungs, 0.5. For 1 minute I will breathe 16 times. 16 times. Breath include inhale and exhale. Half liter in, half liter out. So full circulation of the air will be 16 liters. 8 liters in, 8 liters out. Full circulation. Yeah? Why I tell you that and why I so detailized and force your calculation services. According to the Western medicine researchings, and not only, you need to change your breath for 1 minute to have effects of pranayama. This is the minimum cutoff period. So, if you will breathe Bhastrika, for example, or no, Bhastrika, this is just 20 breaths. If you will breathe Kapalabhati, less than 1 minute, effect not come. You need to change the volume. You need to change the volume and hold it for 1 minute at least. This is understand? There, you understand?
Nice.
If you need to switch your body on, you have a methods. For example, you know, Kapalabhati will switch on your sympathetic nerve system. And you start to breathe.
and you do it during 30 seconds. It's not working. If you will do 1 minute and more, then it will affect to your body. If you will do less than 1 minute, when did you hear me, dear? When did you hear me? Okay, anyway, these lectures, it will be in internet. You can hear it again in internet too. So, if you will do less than 1 minute, body out of effects. Body will compensate very quickly. If you need effect to the body by the breathing exercises, this is that means it's necessary to practice more than 1 minute. Yeah, got it? Okay, yes. Good. So, and the next and last technique, which you will sort with me, because Sofia will give you a couple of more techniques actually. This is the real traditional pranayama, not the breathing exercises, not the healing techniques, but real pranayama, which will include to the work your reflexes, different levels of nerve systems, and why we so need it actually. You should remember from the lecture of the kumbhakas, you remember kumbhakas, retentions. Yeah. So, according to approach of the Hatha Yoga, Pradipika, and Sri Krishna Macharya, real pranayama will begin when circulation of the air will stop. This is the beginning of pranayama, when no circulations of the air. This is the pranayama. Yoga in general will start with the practicing of the pranayama. This is opinion of Guruji. When we practice asana, we go to the very strange postures of the body. You agreed?
Yes.
These postures not normal for the body. You understand what I mean? Asanas, I mean. There is the reason why we practice, but we have to be honest. This is not a normal for the body to go to that or these postures. And before we start to practice pranayama, this is not a yoga. When we start to practice pranayama, yoga beginning. And pranayama will begin with the retentions. Before you start to practice retention, this is not pranayama. People, you understand my line?
Yes.
Okay,
correct.
very good. Kumbhaka. Kumbhaka will give you the tools to take under your control your vegetative nerve system. Control in general, this is not the right term, not the right word, but it's still easy to explain what's going on there. So this is like a 50-50. As you remember, we have a somatic nerve system. You remember somatic nerve system? What is this? Yeah? Muscle nerve system. Muscle nerve system. Yeah? And we have a vegetative nerve system. This is work of the organs and other things. But not only reactions of your mind, I mean, like emotions. This is also under control of your vegetative nerve system. Emotion, like anger, this is the work of your vegetative nerve system. You need me to explain you how it works, or you understand how it works?
So far we understand. I think we are following.
There, when you understand how your vegetative nerve system affect to your emotions, like anger. Okay, couple of words. Your emotions, this is the chemical reaction. You understand? Chemical reaction. Bam! and you angry, yeah? All your system come to another level. You super active. You're ready to destroy it. By that need a power. By the getting power, you need to switch on your sympathetic nerve system. Sympathetic nerve system on this way will be switched on by the vegetative nerve system. Because if I will ask you to be angry right now by the using of your somatic nerve system, you cannot. Be angry. Try to be angry. Try to be angry. You know, it's impossible. It's going on the level of reflexes, under control of your vegetative nerve system. Emotions, this is our colors of the life, And unfortunately, this is out of our control. All of us like to be happy, and all of us don't like to be angry. Because when you're angry, you feel that anger. You feel it, you're not happy. And when you're happy, so this is kind of explanation. When you're looking to the person who is the angry, you have to remind yourself, this person feels very bad now. Inside, he's very not happy. Yeah? And we can be kind with them. You know what it means. And maybe your level of the open heart and the kind will cover his anger, and you will bring him to your side. And it also will happen on the level of the vegetative nerve system. When you practice kumbhakas, you remember this is point of inhalation. Your reflex of inhale send a signal. By the somatic you control, you don't let your body to do inhale. This is work of somatic nerve system. You kind of create limits. That limits where you can be main guy on the somatic nerve system level. When you cannot control, then you will do inhale and they both switch it on, somatic and vegetative. So again, through the practicing of the retention, we create we cross our limits of the somatic nerve system controlling, and we push little bit out vegetative one. So more things going under control of your will. You want, Then you will do inhale. There is the couple work. They work together, and this is also one more training on the partnership with a sympathetic and vegetative nerve system. So that means if you will go more forward, and you will come to the cutoff period like 4 minutes after inhale and 2 minutes after exhale, that means you on the level of the total control of your emotions. If you don't feel any difficulties, keep your kumbhaka for the 2 minutes after exhale, and hold your kumbhaka after 4 minutes after inhale. That means you already train your somatic nerve system, which will cover moment of the activation of the vegetative nerve system when you come to the how to say. So you can control your emotions today because I feel not very good, but I hope you understand me.
So what you mean, Rich, is I'm just repeating what you said. So once you have reached this level where you can hold your breath after 2 minutes after exhale, 4 minutes after inhale, kumbhakas, it means you have switched on your sympathetic nervous system, but you are at a level where you can control these emotions from parasympathetic.
Look, I give you example, to easy explanation. You have a target. You go to the gym and have a target to push down 100 kg for your chest. Yeah? If you will start to do it with 100 kg, it will destroy you. It will break your chest. If you will try to hold the kumbhaka, for the 4 minutes after inhale, it also have a chance to damage you. Deficit of oxygen in the mind, you understand? And maybe some important cells will die or something, not good. You will start with 40 seconds. This is difficult on beginning. Then you will go to the 15 seconds. Then it will be 15.5. Then 1 minute. And you will stay for 1 minute for some times. In some times, you will go for the 1 minute and 5 seconds. So, as you understand, this is a long way. When, through that training, you will come to the level of the 4 minutes, that means you passing through that red line when you was out of control of your emotions. And that means you train yourself. 100 kg easy for you now. There is another targets. You come to another level and you will take another difficulties for you. This is evolution. Yeah. So 4 minutes after inhale, 2 minutes after exhale. This is the points where you can say, yes, that line done. You not under control of your emotions anymore. You will see it. You will see it. Understand? This is understand? What you will see exactly? You will see how it start to change. How it start to change. Because normally we cannot see the moment. Everything have a preparation, you should understand, and your emotions too. It didn't come like this, bam, and that's it. It comes because of something. Someone on the shop, you go to the shop and someone pull you by his shoulder. First reaction will be not very strong, but in some times, why he do it? I am empty space for him. I am a black or what? And slowly, and you already, bam, and you there, you understand? So, you will see that building. You will see how emotions, how it come, you understand? Through the moment of emotions, you lose a lot of power. This is kind of drop out. Emotions. This is the next level of our food. Without them, and this level of the being, this is kind of transition between food like this and food, how to say, invisible, which you cannot see. And this one, this is emotions. I can prove it and you will understand it easily. When you angry, who was angry at least once in life? I mean really angry, like, yeah? On that moment, you can destroy the world. You're full of the power, right? You're ready to do just... This is the how you qualify the power, because power cannot be good or bad. This is the mind make a pains. Power come from the God, and it was created with a love. That's why it cannot be good or bad. But your mind will divide it for the good or bad. So you're full of the power. In same time, when you're happy and your mind make a blue or pink colors of emotions, you just can share it with all the world, and you have enough for yourself and even more. So this is the sources of the energy. You understand? That energy which we're looking for into the food. But this is the heart kind of energy. Because now we have a hard bodies. So this is a similar, more or less. But this level at the same time, as I say, this is kind of transition between hard one and the thin one. And the emotions, this is important. One of the main target to control emotions. So people Kumbhakas. Practice it. Even you not understand me now, even my English is not good enough to explain. I hope you understand the essence, because you come to this course not to be qualified, not to be something like, I don't know, deeper in yogi. You come to this course to hear this only thing. Practice your Kumbhakas. It will help you to work with the emotions. This is one of the main reasons of the experience which will be taken through this life, why you come in here to this planet, to this earth, to this body. Even you not understand why or just like that. Practice it. It will help. And it's super beneficial. You will see how it will affect to your life. More pleasure, more smiles, less tears. People around you will be changed also, because your reaction for the trouble things which they will provide you will change also. You will understand them. You will understand them, because you will say yes. You will say to yourself, yeah, I was there. I know what happened, how bad he feel now. And then you can teach this person how to work with emotions through the practice of Kumbhakas. Let's go forward. Just a second. As I say, last part of the mind teaching part. This is the real kind of pranayama, which will include the Kumbhakas, which I'm talking about. Yeah. This is Chandra and Surya Bhedana and Nadi Shodhana. If you're looking for the benefits from the pranayama, why it was created, what it was created for, pranayama, yeah, you need to practice these two techniques, Surya Bhedana or Chandra Bhedana and Nadi Shodhana. Surya Bhedana as a method will prepare you for the Nadi Shodhana. Surya Bhedana will open your right energy channel, sun energy channel, Surya. Activation energy channel. It will switch your body on. In case you feel not enough power. If you feel not enough power, you open your right energy channel and it will recharge you. This is understand? If you need to calm your body down, including your mind activity, you will practice in left, opening of the left energy channel, Chandra Bhedana. Chandra Bhedana. And your body and the mind will calm down. You will feel much more relaxed. Yeah? And it also will prepare you to the practice of the Nadi Shodhana. Technically, if you will provide it to yourself or to your students, you can start straight away from original one. Original one looking like that. One inhale for retention to exhale. One inhale for retention to exhale. Yeah. Before this moment, we practice retention with the exhale. But these two techniques traditionally, this is on inhale, retention on inhale. Yes? Inhale, retention, Kumbhaka. Inhale, Kumbhaka, exhale. Inhale, Kumbhaka, exhale. Yes? Just a second, my nose not breathing. So, what's important here and what I want you to draw attention for? One of the main, this is position of your body. So, if you remember, last week we practiced in Chandra Bhedana or Surya Bhedana, not remember, for the 15 minutes and 20 minutes it was a Nadi Shodhana. Who feel difficult to sit with no movements? You sit with no movements for the whole time, or you change position? You change. You change position through the practice. You sit and just like a statue and don't move for the whole 20 minutes.
Yeah, but my leg never.
Yeah. Moon, your? No, you change position. Yeah.
No, I didn't change my position because I put a vocal plug on my head and it was comfortable.
Okay, good. When you don't change it, how's your legs was? Dear, cannot hear you. Pardis, what about yours?
Yeah, I think I changed.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. So, why we shouldn't change position of the body? No, let's talk about position of the body first. Position of the legs traditionally will be in Padmasana posture. Padmasana, you understand? Lotus posture. Yeah. Why lotus posture? We talk about anatomical approach. Yeah? You should remember I told you that blood circulation should stop in the legs. But position of the lotus will provide that much blood circulation, how much necessary. Do not to let your muscles or other tissue dying. It will still circulate. It will still circulate into your legs, but just a little bit. But that much to support a live chemical reaction inside of your muscle or other tissues, like this. But on beginning, actually not much people can sit, to be honest, not much people can sit into the lotus, and this is a normal. This is according to the lifestyle, genetical information, just like that, your health condition. You need to know if you or your students will feel pain on the knees or ankles, don't let them to sit in Padmasana, in the lotus posture. Don't let them to sit. This is a red flags. Painful, as you remember from the lecture of inflammation. This is the process of distraction. So distraction process going on. If they will feel a pain, especially knees or ankles. I don't talk about pelvic joints, knees or ankles. This is the red zones, red flags. Any painful sensations there, we have to be very super carefully with that. Because history know, and I'm actually in the list of the history, when you will destroy your knees or ankle joints, this is a long way, hard work, very routine to fix it back. And you will be very lucky if you don't need a surgery. Yeah. Because in the Western medicine, they will provide you very quickly that surgeries. So, posture can be half Padmasana, even they can use blocks underneath, put the knees to the blocks to take off attention, yeah? Because if you will feel pain non-stop into the legs, how you can hold your attention to another things? Your attention will be with the pain. You will wait when this minute will finish because you feel pain. This is understand? So posture should be most of comfortable as you can, but not lying down. Definitely it should be sitting. Easy cross, Japanese posture. You know Japanese posture, what it means? Legs going back, knees going forward. And you can sit on the block also, it's okay, on the block. Yeah. Next, position of the spine. I talk about not one only technique, I talk about both. Yeah? Position of the spine will be straight. This is important. Why it's so important? Because if you know what is this disease like scoliosis, you know scoliosis, what it means. Yeah? One of the problem, I talk about clinical picture of disease, like your signals inside of the spinal column will not come properly to the mind, because some sides of the nerve channels will be under pressure more, by the pressure of the vertebrae or intervertebral discs, including if it's hernia or something, you understand? So, spine, Pardi is talking to you, should be absolutely straight. If you don't have if you feel not comfortable, this is just because muscles weak. Through that sittings, this is also training for the muscles. Today difficult, tomorrow difficult, in 1 month, just you will not to pay attention about it. You will put the body will do the work, body will sit. So spine straight, neuro impulses, I talk electro impulses and biological impulses, going on without any effects of the spinal curves. Yes? Next, position of the arm. Position of the arm. Some schools will provide position of the arm like this. Elbow go down. I want you to do like that. I want you to do like that now. Just drop it down. Drop it down. This is one of the main points of the Hatha Yoga. Concentration on the full muscle relaxation, and it feels like an arm now, absolutely relaxed, right? Right or not? Yes. But here we have a vessels. And if you will hold your arm like this for 1 minute, then you will bring it up, you will feel how blood streams come to your hand. You understand? So like this, you affect to the blood circulation system. Some schools will provide this position. And this is a belt. This is a belt which directly affect to the blood circulation streams. You understand? When your hand like this, yes, some muscles will work. But arm on position of the absolutely no effects of the blood to the blood circulation system. And it also difficult for beginner. Another thing, what arm we have to use and why? This is the right hand. Why?
Because last week you said because left hand is used for cleaning.
Yes, exactly. You remember that? Yeah? Okay. It was sorted. I already was talking about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Then, position of the palm. It can be, traditionally, it can be like this. It can be like that. It can be like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Just like that. Not really sure for what they put the fingers here. Maybe to take off tension from the hand and use a head as a support. Maybe, I don't know. But this is all of that. This is kind of modifications because original one, spine straight, shoulders on the same line. Position of the neck, also important. Through the practicing, I don't talk about kumbhakas, and Jalandhara Bandha throat chin lock, It should be absolutely straight. Neck will be on the same line with the spinal column. It will not go into the hyperlordosis or hyperkyphosis. No, nothing like that. On the normal, comfortable position. This is understand? Technically, algorithm of the building for beginners will be next. First, you will give them some just on the comfortable level. Inhale through the one nostril, exhale through inhale one, exhale one. Inhale one, exhale one. I talk about Surya Chandra Bhedana. If we talk about Nadi Shodhana, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This is understand? Then you will provide them. If we talk about Surya or Chandra Bhedana, one inhale, two exhales. When they're okay with that, then one inhale, one retention, two exhales. Inhale, retention, exhales. Yeah? When we do retention, we will combine it with the with the throat lock. Yes? With the throat lock. How it calls? Janhara Bandha. For beginners, this is enough to bring chin to the chest. For the experienced, explain them like that. They have to catch it and bring it back. Catch it and bring it back. You understand? Not just down, but like that. Why we practice Janhara Bandha in general? It also gives us parasympathetic effect. There is no nerve centers here, like a sympathetic or parasympathetic, vagus or others, nothing. But we have arteries which will deliver oxygen to the head brain by the blood streams. By the power of the blood streams inside of that vessels, your mind will qualify full condition of the body, how it working, not working. Because if body will start to work, heart to start to pumping, and blood streams will be forced, yeah, and then mind will give response, like to create adrenaline or other elements, yeah, to support that request of the body. If you will break like this, not a break, so your vessels will be pulled down, pull it little bit like that, yeah. Blood streams inside will be little bit less, and mind will provide calming effect to the whole body extra. I talk about not only this extra means we work with the Uddiyana, we work with the Mula, yeah, like that. Practicing of the Chandra and Surya Bhedana, we will use the locks. But my question, if we practice Surya Bhedana, activation of the right energy channel, we need to work with our Mula, because Mula will calm your body down. You need or not?
We need.
How we need? We practice Surya Bhedana to activate our body, right or not? Activate.
Yes.
Yeah.
To activate.
And if you're looking for activation effect, why you will switch on your deactivation element as a Mula Shodhana?
So that we don't activate too much.
No, dear, we not activate. No, we not activate. No. We will activate through the practicing of the Nadi Shodhana. Through the Nadi Shodhana, yes, this is an extra tool to calm your body down and to control your parasympathetic activation in general, yes. But through the Surya Bhedana, we not activate. From the Chandra Bhedana, if we need to prepare our body to the Nadi Shodhana and we are too active, we need to practice Chandra Bhedana, opening of our moon energy channel, relaxation energy channel. And there we will switch on additional effect through the activation of the Mula activity, right? People, I want you to practice clever with understanding. This is the flexible. You know how, to be honest, this course actually have a little bit another name. This is not a teacher's training. This is anatomy of the pranayama. And all attention what we pay here, this is about almost all of them, about anatomical part, anatomy of pranayama. And I trying to explain you the things, how this traditional effect and the tools of pranayama will affect to your body, and how that tools will affect to your body. And now my expectations, you know it. You already understand how it works. V.
So I was going to say,
Yeah.
when we are practicing Chandra, it's to calm down, right?
Right.
So we engage Mula. In Chandra, we engage Mula Bandha.
Say what it means engage. What it means engage.
We
Activate. When we practice Surya,
No.
no. Right.
And so, what I want to say is, we can practice Nadi Shodhana after Chandra, yes? But also in Nadi Shodhana, again, we are activating our Mula.
Yeah.
All come.
Yeah. And on the last retention, we activate Udiyana and Mula. Because that will be after exhale. Right? First one, we work with the Jalandhara and the Mula.
Yes.
First retention after inhale. Second retention after exhale, we activate Jalandhara, Mula, and Udiyana too. Yes?
Okay.
Moon, you understand me or not? Moon.
No, because I was trying to my question, I thought that you didn't understand. I didn't.
Say again your question.
My question was, in Nadi Shodhana, you said that it's good to hold Mula Bandha.
Yes.
Yes? In the retention part, yes, the retention of inhalation,
Yeah.
it's okay. And you said Jala Bandha also, yeah?
Jalandhara Bandha. Yeah. Okay, look, let's sort it again. How Nadi Shodhana looking on the final, or how it look finally. One inhale, 4 retention, 2 exhale, 1 retention. This is a 1 round.
Yes.
Then we start with another nostril, right? 1, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 2, 1. Yeah? So, before we start to practice this is also a long way. It will start it with a 1 inhale, 1 exhale. 1 inhale, 1 exhale. Then it will go 1 inhale, 2 exhale. 1 inhale, 2 exhale. Then 1 inhale, 1 retention, 2 exhale. Inhale, retention, exhale. Yeah? Then inhale, retention, exhale. Inhale, retention, exhale. Then inhale, retention, exhale. Inhale, retention, exhale. Then inhale, retention, exhale. Inhale, retention, exhale. Then only inhale, retention, exhale, retention. Inhale, retention, exhale, retention. This is understand? And the quality of the locks, activity of the locks will be next on the final point, Moon. Inhale, retention, Jalandhara and the Mula. Yeah? Then exhale, retention, Jalandhara, Udiyana, Mula. You understand? On the final retention, we use all locks. All locks. Did you remember how to practice, how to hold retention? Do not to damage your emptiness on the head, chest, abdominal, and the pelvic. You need to not create extra pressure into the nasal passages like that, or on the throat like that. No. Yeah, breathing ways open with the active Jalandhara Bandha. And you need to use your ribs opening. Ribs open, yeah, and like that you hold your retention. Not like that, not like this. Don't let them, and you don't do it. Never know. Look, why I draw that much attention for the contraindications of the things. how disease will come to your life. This is without expectations. It just come. You understand? Like people, for example, on the closer to the third age, which never pay attention about physical activity, they under terrible effects of the osteoporosis, like when bones gonna lose a compact condition and bones will come to condition which calls chronic fractures. Yeah, bones will be fragile, broken. Yeah? You think they're waiting for that? No, it tense and bones broken. Because they use a body the same hard as it was before. They use a body the same. There was a young, bones compact and strong, and now time gone, body in the aging process, and they start to running, for example, neck of the femoral of the hip broken or something, and so difficult to fix it. Even on the many cases, nobody will fix it because not much reasons to do it. Body will die soon, like that. So, why I says that? Why I says that? Especially if you work with the students on the third age and they will hold retention like this, you don't know condition of the vessels inside of the head. It can be with atherosclerotic plexus, that means fragile, or they have some in anamnesis, like in the history of diseases, they have some trouble things, you understand? And not very good. Vessels here also can be destroyed, or the glands there. So breathing ways open from the nostrils to the enter of the lungs. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. These techniques don't have a contraindications. Can be practiced by anyone, right? Or not? It is or not? Yes, it is, because we start with the comfortable, then slowly, that limit, that target like 2 minutes and 4 minutes, yeah? It didn't go like that. Slowly, on the comfortable. We will pay attention about legs position, about position of the spine and the things like that, yeah? So, this techniques out of the contraindications. We can call it almost forced meditation, like that. It's forced meditation, or meditation from another way. That's why they say like practice of the asana will prepare you for the long meditations and long pranayamas, because nature and the effects of them pretty the same. You understand? Okay, I hope you have questions, and we have 1 more hour for your questions, but to hear you properly, I need to bring my speaker. I forget at home. I give you 10 minutes of the break, and let's meet in 10 minutes. And useful, actually, these techniques like Chandra Abhedana and Surya Abhedana and Nadi Shodhana traditionally will be practiced without arm manipulation, without palm.
Yeah.
So
you use your mind.
I tried to practice that last year.
yeah, it's just question.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, difficult. But look, when you start to talking, it was more difficult. Believe me. This is just because difficult, just because you lazy.
But how can
No, but when we try to practice that, I mean, it's not gonna happen when you start to practice. It's not gonna happen completely, but you really feel that, like when you try to inhale from the left or right side.
Look,
try that.
completely it's not necessary. Pardis, completely it's not necessary and it's impossible.
Okay, so that was correct.
Yeah,
what I
you
did.
just need to remove
It has
your
the effect.
attention attention from the sides to sides, you can see it. You can practice it easily. Just close your eyes and do inhale through the right. Then exhale through the left. That's it. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. And it happened inside. And this is one more tool on the way of the pranayama to control your vegetative nerve system. Because here it's going on all days. Like for example, when you're sleeping, your left nostril open, right closed, but not totally pardis, it's still breath going on. So
I thought it should be completely.
no, it shouldn't be completely, and it's impossible physically. There is no muscles to collapse it. There is muscles, but no muscles which can collapse that things. And this is actually another level of the practice, we can say. No, it will be 12:30, Masha, in case. V, tell me.
According to Moon, if she's
to the moon.
This also has an effect on the digestive system.
Exhale through the mouth or tongue?
The tongue, chewing out the tongue. Yes.
This is, it will be another your homework and kind of test. And you need this information, you need to upload it to the public chat. Why we remove the tongue out through that practice?
Okay.
It's with the reflex of our body.
Let's sort this point in WhatsApp conversation. This is more time and we will be more free and we will not too shy. And then I will cut it like a no. Okay, ladies, so it was a nice to know all of you closer. And this is one lecture with me. You will have more lectures with Sofia. One more lecture with Sofia. She will close the course. And then I will see you today in half hour for the practicing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.